Hi there. My name is Donna Simpson, and I am a licensed professional counselor at Concern EAP. I would like to thank Ariel Vincent Doe, the well-being specialist, for being there and helping me with this presentation. And many thanks to all of our Baptist healthcare workers for joining me for the last session titled Mindfulness. It has been my pleasure to bring you this series of Concern EAP and Best Help. Hopefully, you are on your way to finding the best you. Today, we will be talking about more ways to improve your mental health. Inhale and exhale, something we all do. So hopefully you will learn various techniques to relax even deeper. Our training objectives are to define mindfulness, learn the health benefits of this tool, learn skills to practice mindfulness, and most of all, to use these tools. A working definition of mindfulness is to pay close attention to the present moment. In other words, staying in the here and now, not yesterday, not tomorrow. If you look at this PowerPoint screen, it talks about the present being in the middle. That's our goal of what we should be. Think about briefly, what's troubling you today, even during this presentation? Are you stuck in the past? Are you regretting decisions or choices that you made? Or thinking about results that you have gotten back yet? Or are you having would-haves, could-haves, and should-haves about your life? If we look to the right into the future, are you worried about something? Are you stressed about something? Are you worried about the unknown? Our focus, once again, should be on the present, the here and now. Next couple of slides, we're going to talk about the benefits of mindfulness. Mindfulness has shown to be effective in decreasing stress, helping to decrease anxiety, and improving overall emotional balance. It can also help with getting better sleep and developing better eating habits. Sleep is very important, as we learned a couple of sessions ago. The average American should aim to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. And not only that, but hopefully restful sleep. Eating is very, very important, to eat healthy and to make better choices of food. Also, to increase our water intake as well. Regular practice of mindfulness helps us to direct our attention away from all of the thoughts we cannot control, to experience where we are in the here and now. We keep hearing about it, the here and now, and hopefully we're getting it by now. Is your mind full or mindful? If you look at the mind full, it exposes a great deal of racing thoughts, clutter, which causes anxiety or worry or feeling overwhelmed and out of control. So is your mind full of all of these things that you don't have any control over? Or are you mindful? Being mindful of the present, of the here and now, and also being grateful for the things in your life, mindful. Other benefits of mindfulness As we can see on this slide, there are several things that's helpful with mindfulness. It improves relationship satisfaction, reduces stress, it bolsters cognitive flexibility. It may also help to lower your blood pressure, decrease emotional reactivity, helps to manage chronic pain, supports memory loss, and many others. Let's take a look at restores childlike wonder. That's one of my favorite ones. Think of a young child and the many firsts that they experience in their young age. Think about when they see their first snow or rain. They're standing in awe, wide-eyed, mouth open, hands by their side. That's the childlike wonder we should aim for. As adults, we have had so many life experiences and things happen to us that we tend to lose that the older we get. So think about enjoying things in your life with the likes of a child and just enjoying nature and those positive things in your life. So you ask how to start your own practice of mindfulness. Remember, mindfulness is the practice of experiencing the present moment without judgment. And that without judgment is very, very key. Some of the exercises of mindfulness for beginners include mindful mediation, body scan, mindful eating, and the grounding techniques, just to name a few, and these are referenced in the handouts at the end of the presentation. Let's talk for a second about mindfulness breathing. We talked a couple of sessions ago about squared breathing and what that entailed, and let's briefly go through this. Inhale through your nose, 4 counts. Hold still, 4 counts. Blow out slowly, 4 counts. And rest, 4 counts. And repeat. Like I said earlier, we all have to breathe, make it work for us. You can also practice mindfulness by taking a walk or savoring your morning coffee. One of my favorite practices is to sit on my back porch patio on my glider, listening to nature, watching the sun in the sky, watching the rain come down, and watch the snow silently falling on the ground. I had to learn that mindfulness is not just sitting in a yoga pose and humming. It can be many things that you can focus on in the here and now. Practicing mindfulness often increases feelings of gratitude. What is one thing that you are grateful for today? Okay, so we're going to go through one of my favorite mindfulness exercises titled 5 Senses. This exercise can be used to quickly ground yourself in the present when you only have a short while. The goal is to notice something that you are currently experiencing through each of your 5 senses. So here goes, and if you will practice along with me. What are 5 things you can see? Look around you and notice 5 things you hadn't noticed before. Maybe it's a pattern on a wall, light reflecting from a surface, or a knick-knack in the corner of the room. Notice 5 things. What are 4 things that you can feel. Maybe you can feel the pressure of your feet on the floor, your shirt resting on your shoulders, or the temperature on your skin. Pick up an object near you and notice its texture. Next, what are 3 things you can hear? Notice all of the background sounds you had been filtering out, such as an air conditioning, birds chirping, or cars at a distance. What are 2 things you can smell? If you're outside, maybe you can smell flowers, the coffee that you're sipping on, or freshly cut grass. And remember, it doesn't have to be a nice smell either. Maybe you're sitting in your car listening to this video and there's an overflowing trash can or a sewer nearby. Lastly, what is one thing you can taste? Pop a piece of gum or candy in your mouth, sip a drink, eat a snack if you have one. Simply notice how your mouth tastes. Taste the air to see how it feels on your tongue. The numbers for each sense are only a guideline. Feel free to do more or less of them, and also try this exercise while doing an activity like washing dishes, listening to music, or going for a walk. Remember, at Concern EAP, no issue is too big or too small. It is always confidential, always free. The services are available to anyone who lives in your household as the employee. You can call 901-458-4000 or 1-800-445-5011. Someone will help you with your intake, and you will be assigned to someone for your initial assessment and then assigned to a counselor. So remember, it doesn't matter if this is something big or small, because we know that for you, it matters. As a result of today's information, what changes will you implement? We hope that you will put some of the things that we have been sharing the last 4 weeks into action to come up with a best you. Lastly, you can email any questions or concerns to concern@bmhcc.org, and your questions will be answered. Again, we thank you for your attention this morning, and we hope that this has benefited you and that you will tell others about our great services. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day.